Good morning and welcome back to another video of Java programming language. In our previous videos, we have discussed some concepts of multi-threading. We have also discussed that a thread follows a life cycle model, and a thread can be in one of the five states during its life cycle, that is new, ready, running, waiting, and terminated. We have already discussed sleep method, which can pause the execution of thread for some milliseconds. In today's video, we'll see some more methods which can change the state of thread. That means which it can change the running. It can change the thread from running state to waiting state, or from running state to terminated state. So the first method which we are going to discuss is the yield method. So this yield method is used to request the scheduler to switch to another waiting thread having equal priority. It is worth noting here that yield method simply request the scheduler to give control to another thread, and it does not ensure that another thread having same priority will definitely be executed. See, if there are no thread which is having the same priority, then scheduler may choose to run this current running thread. So let us see how do we use yield method. So this is our previous example in which we have created the two thread class. So here I'll use yield method for I is equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, and I plus plus, and simply thread dot yield. So now let us check the output. So you can see it is running in alternate fashion since we have only two threads. So yield simply gives chance to another waiting thread having same priority to execute. Now let us try another method, which is the stop method. The stop method is simply used to stop the currently running thread. Okay, let us first remove this code. And here we'll use the stop method with some condition. Suppose if I is equal to 3, then we want to stop this thread. Stop. Okay, it should be in thread dot stop. Thread dot current thread dot stop. Okay. So now what should be the output? This thread A should run 2 times for I is equal to 1 and 2, and this thread B will run 5 times. So now let us try to run it. So as expected, A runs 2 times and B 5 times. So this is how we can use the stop method. Now let us try join method. Join method allow one thread to wait until another thread completes its execution. Means if I write, if there are two threads, T1 and T2, and if I write T1 dot join, then T2 should wait until T1 complete its execution. Okay, so I should first comment this sleep method, otherwise the output may change. So here I can use the join method. Suppose ob1 dot join. This all unreported exception, interrupted exception. So this should this is a checked exception, and this statement should also come inside try block. Catch. So it is interrupted exception. Okay, now let us try to run it. So you can see first B completes its execution, and then thread A runs. So this is how we can use stop method, yield method, sleep method, and join method. I am keeping this video short. In the next video I will discuss the synchronized clock and daemon thread. So this is all for this video. Thank you.